Hey y'all, welcome to the Lowdown with Kenny Lopez, where we talk everything pop culture, entertainment, celebrities, technology, whatever's trending. That's what we're talking about. And today we got two places in New Orleans that are definitely hip and trendy. I'm talking about the Museum of Illusions, which just opened up in the Jack's Brewery. And let me tell you, this is a mind-bending, immersive experience. And then just down the street, which opened earlier this year in April, is Jam NOLA. It was actually opened years ago, but they just moved it to its new location. And it's larger and more of an art explosion for your mind. So Jam NOLA and Museum of Illusions will take you inside, both of them, later in the show. Am I an illusion or am I real? I'm actually real. I'm not an illusion, but I know a spot where you can see illusions, the Museum of Illusions. Brand new inside the Jack's Brewery on the second floor, and this museum is internationally known. So go figure, New Orleans would get a location. New Orleans is the 63rd location for the Museum of Illusions, and they have them in 28 different countries around the world. Now, the Museum of Illusions is fun for all ages, fun for families, kids, adults, mind-bending, immersive experiences. Let me tell you about some of the different rooms inside the Museum of Illusions that you can experience. So there's a building illusion room. Now in this room, it makes you feel like you're hanging from the French Quarter. You could climb up the galleries and climb up the balconies and actually like hang. That was probably one of my favorites. It was so fun. And you take a picture of it and all your friends will think, oh, what are they doing hanging on to a balcony or on the side of a building? That was very fun. There's also a reverse room where everything is backwards. That's a unique, very kind of trippy sort of experience. And there's a following eyes exhibit that's kind of like the Mona Lisa, where the eyes move everywhere you go. So it's like this jazz guy, he kind of looked like a jazz man. A musician is watching you and you go this way, his eyes move that way. You go that way, his eyes go that way. That was pretty fun right when you walk in. There's also something called the Vortex Tunnel, and it kind of reminded me of the movie Grease when they're in the fun house. It's like a spinning room. There's like a black light, and it's kind of rolling as you go through it, and it almost feels 3D. You get very, very, very dizzy, and I walked out of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, the world is spinning. So that's a unique experience that you can take part in. There's a walk-in kaleidoscope room, which of course I had to dance in because it made me feel like I was in a Dua Lipa video. It was very fun, and the crystal glass was like moving. It made you feel like you were inside of a kaleidoscope. There's also a head on the platter room where you're kind of hiding underneath the desk and then you pop up. Actually, it's not a desk, it's a table. And then you're the dinner and you can't see your legs. So people are like, oh my gosh, what happened to their person's body? Well, it's just the head on a platter. So there's a lot of rooms you can go to that are very amusing. And many of them are like, how does this work? How did they do this? And that's the illusion of all. That's what makes it fun. That is why they have this, because it takes you to a new world and makes you feel like, oh my gosh, is this real? Like I said earlier, what is real? And I think people are always fascinated with illusions. As kids, you see those Disney books that you would go through and everything looked kind of different and unique. Well, this is like real life replica of those books come to life. And I just think you're gonna have a great time there. So I highly recommend it. And coming up after the break, we'll have more exclusive behind the scenes video of the Museum of Illusions, and you get to see inside before it officially opened to the public. Welcome back. Thanks for watching The Lowdown with Kenny Lopez. And we've been talking about the Museum of Illusions in Jack's Brewery, mind immersive experiences. And as promised, we got a behind the scenes look inside before it opened to the public. And we want you to check it out now. Roll the tape. Camera, tripod, digital producer Alana. We are ready. We are headed into the Jack's Brewery right now, where we're not going to be drinking any beer. We are going to take you inside the Museum of Illusions, brand new to New Orleans. It's in countries and cities all over the world, but now New Orleans is getting their own Museum of Illusions, and it's going to be a visionary spectacle. Come with me. Sometimes it's fun to get your cardio in as you go in, but see, we're happy. Can you see? We're happy. We're skipping into the Museum of Illusions. Nice to meet you. Peen, lovely to meet you. Kenny Lopez. This is Alana, our digital producer. She's gonna be making some behind the scenes kind of footage, just like Ryan. Ryan's gonna be doing some behind the scenes footage too. So we're excited. Oh, great to see you.
So good to see you.
Good to see you, Kimberly. Thank you.
Nicholas, he's our general manager.
Hey, Nicholas, nice to meet you. Congrats. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Okay, so let me get some shots of the main entrance. Okay. Thank you, Alana. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up the scene, getting a shot of the entrance to the Museum of Illusions. This is what all the guests are going to see when they first walk in. Today you're going to be seeing a lot of taking the camera off, putting it on the tripod, taking it off, putting it back on, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Welcome, Kenny. We're so excited that you're here at the Museum of Illusions, where you're going to have a mind-bending experience through optical illusions and all sorts of things that you can't believe.
Like this?
Something like this.
Perfect.
Let's go. So, Museum of Illusions is a mind-bending, immersive experience where we blend art, science, and psychology.
And I mean, it's a worldwide thing. How many countries is it in? How many continents? And then how excited are you to finally have one in New Orleans?
So to go back a little bit, in like 2015, there was two friends in Zagreb, Croatia, that were really inspired by puzzles, dilemma games, illusions and everything, and they thought, why don't we build a museum? And they did, and it turned out to be such a popular thing that now, 10 years later, we have over 60 locations in 28 different countries. The one here in New Orleans is number 63. Super excited to be here in New Orleans. We'd always had our eyes on New Orleans for a few years, but then when we found this fantastic space here at the Jack's building in the French Quarter, where there's great pedestrians, locals, as well as tourists, we couldn't, we really wanted to jump on that. So we're very excited to be here.
Okay, and so this is a permanent museum, correct? Because some people were saying it's a pop-up, and I was like, no, I think it's permanent.
Yes, so this is definitely a permanent museum. When we go to a location, we really want to be part of the community, and we're here to stay.
Perfect, nice. Have you been hearing that a lot, that some people have thought it was a pop-up?
Some people have, think that, yes.
Yeah,
but then when we're saying, no,
that,
we don't want them to think that, no.
Okay, and so overall, what do you want the guests to experience while they're here? I mean, they're gonna have an immersive, very creative, mind-blowing experience, and what do you hope they feel when they leave and have to go back to reality?
So really what we want the people to take away is to have been touched, to have that moment of wonder and curiosity, and a moment of connection with the people that they have enjoyed this with. A lot of people think that this is specifically for families, but a lot of teenagers, a lot of couples, it's great for date nights, it's great for corporate events. It's really a fun way to spend a couple of hours with, with your loved ones.
And illusions. Why do you think people are so fascinated with illusions? And I mean, I remember as a kid, the Disney Eye books where you would try to like, you know, look through these and find things and all that kind of stuff. So people are fascinated with illusions. Why do you think that is?
I think the interesting thing about illusions is, and you will see that when you walk through here, it's almost like we're a little bit numb to being amazed by things, but then you come here and there's these really simple tricks and you're absolutely amazed by it. So it's a great way to put away your phone, no doom scrolling, and actually have a great time here and connect with people. So this is our building illusion, inspired by the intricate ironwork like Spanish, French, Creole architecture and ironwork right here, the balconies, a little bit of Bourbon Street colors and everything. So that's really truly inspired again by New Orleans history. The fun thing with this is that we have a 45 angle mirror placed right there, and you actually take your picture from the mirror. So it appears that you can defy gravity by being on top of this facade. You can be hanging off the balcony, you can be climbing up on the facade like Spider-Man, just by doing it like this. And these are just incredible illusions. The fun thing also is that we have these signs that are next to it that really explain to you what actually happens. So it explains the science behind all the exhibits as well.
Nice.
Hello. So with a bit of trickery and some carefully placed mirrors, it looks like my head is on a platter. This is the Vortex Tunnel. It's an absolute favorite of many, many people here. As you can see, it's a straight catwalk all the way down. And there are some bars here, and you think, is that really necessary? Because you can just walk through. But because this cylinder is spinning around and it's a little dark in here, it's actually very, very hard to do. And you really kind of lose your balance trying to go through this. Some people can't even make it. I made it. So this is our brain gym, where your brain can do some mental gymnastics. We have a bunch of games here, some of the smaller games that we also have in the shop, but we also have some life-size puzzles that some of them take an hour to solve. So you can do that by yourself, you can do it with, you know, your partner. You can be here as long as you like just to try and solve these, some very challenging puzzles. And we always have our illusion experts available here as well that can help you if you're a little stuck with some of the moves.
Good. We got some B-roll of some of this. Yeah, go in and move around. Yeah.
So this is the reverse room. This is also clearly inspired by the very typical jazz musical heritage of New Orleans. And this is a room that's on its side. So this is the wall, that is the ceiling. So you have to do a specific way where you can be upside down playing the piano, or hanging off a drum, or hanging from the ceiling like Spider-Man.
All these, I'm dealing with so much. Yeah, come over this way. Yeah. Okay, and then angle your body this way. This way. Yep, perfect. Okay, now that looks great. And you're looking over here. Okay, so what is this?
So this is a very exciting exhibit because you know those kaleidoscopes that you had when you were younger and you saw like a million different pieces? This is actually a walk-in kaleidoscope. So you can go all the way in there and you can take some awesome, awesome pictures. Oh my goodness, I'm multiplying. What's going on?
Love it. Say that one more time. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm multiplying. What's going on? What's going on?
Okay, one more time, say it, because this one has 3 of you, so go ahead.
Okay. Oh, what's going on? I'm multiplying. What's going on? How many of me are there?
Good, that was perfect because I could actually see like 3, the other one I wasn't seeing. Okay, that's great. Okay, so I just got done doing the interview with Peen Koopman, the PR manager for the Museum of Illusions, and let me tell you, she was incredible. She made me feel very comfortable and she was knowledgeable, and now I know everything about the Museum of Illusions, so it's playtime. I'm gonna go around and experience it all for myself. To come experience the Museum of Illusions, I brought our digital content producer, Alana Thompson, to come have some fun. Close your eyes. You don't want to poke your eye out. Face plant. Wow, that's unique. Yeah, it has everything. That's funny. Oh! Do you want to do it? Let's wipe. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, wipe. Good. Okay. Maybe I'll say, I'll race you, Alana. 3, 2. I'll race you, Alana. It keeps going and going and going and going and stop. Wall. I don't know if I like that. I think we could do something better, right, than the racing. So maybe just, can you do the dance? Yeah, let's 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, let's do 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Then we stop. Okay. Ready? Dance break.
Paulino's right now.
Roll. Yeah, there we go.
So, Kenny, it's been a lot of fun, but I'm sorry to say you're gonna have to go back to reality.
Do I have to?
I think you do.
Thank you. Now you see me? Actually, you see hundreds of me. But all good things must come to an end, so it's time for me to go. But the good thing is, the Museum of Illusions is open 7 days a week, and it's located on the second floor of Jack's Brewery, so I'll be coming back real soon. See y'all later. I just can't get enough. I want to spend all day there. I'll definitely be going back. Thank you for watching our behind the scenes look at the Museum of Illusions. And now, as promised, we have another cultural, artistic, immersive experience. This one is known as Jam NOLA, and it is known as a cultural art funhouse. We'll go inside after the break. Jam on it, jam on it. We're jamming out because we went to Jam NOLA. Do you know what it stands for? It stands for joy, art, music. 3 things here in New Orleans we have plenty of. And Jam NOLA originally opened years ago on Royal Street, but they needed a bigger location. So they moved now to Frenchmen Street, the land of music and art as well. And it's a bigger location, and it's inside an old bakery. It was an old bakery called Old Binder's Bakery. And what's neat is when you go inside, they even have an installation using all the old bread pans that they actually use inside the bakery. Lots of different art, cultural experiences inside Jam NOLA. And this is what's really cool. 100 different artists made the installations, and there's 29 different ones. So you're gonna see some of the best artists' work here at Jam NOLA. I want you to take a look inside at these art installations, and let me tell you, you're gonna jam out and have a jammin' good time. The Old Binder's Bakery on Frenchmen Street is getting a new life, resurrecting as Jam NOLA, which moved to this location.
A topsy-turvy experience that goes through over 29 installations created by over 101 artists and collaborators, all from New Orleans. And Jam NOLA is all about New Orleans. So we call Jam NOLA New Orleans Cultural Funhouse. Welcome to the new Jam NOLA on Frenchmen Street. Fantastical playground underneath where they discovered over 93,000 pounds of Mardi Gras beads. And here's my co-founder, Chad Smith. We're in the belly of the beast. There's stomach acid melting into the floor. There's lungs. It's the heart of the alligator. So pop right in here. And here I am. I'd like you to meet Marie Claude, a cross between Marie Antoinette and Marie Laveau. And I want you to meet the creative directors of the experience, co-founders of Where Your Art Works, Colin Ferguson and Kat Todd.
So every environment is firmly rooted in place, celebrating memories, our experience, our cultural and historic reality.
We gotta make fun of some of the things about our culture, so here we are on a float stuck in a tree. Welcome to the world's tiniest nightclub. At Tipitina's, you not only get to celebrate here at the world's smallest nightclub venue, you change the music at the club. Here, your phone actually gets to feel what it's like to ride a float. We wanted to elevate all of our masking Indian communities here in the spaceship, where each one of these cultural relics exists in the pods.
Here we are in the Big Easy Speakeasy, which is a play on the way we speak here, which some may find upside down. After touring the new space and seeing all the art, it's definitely got my alligator heart. At Jam NOLA, Kenny Lopez, WGNO News. So a lot of people have been comparing Jam NOLA to Meow Wolf, which is in Santa Fe, New Mexico, Houston, Vegas, Colorado. And I've always loved Meow Wolf because it originated in Santa Fe, New Mexico, where I was born. So I thought that's very cool. We don't have a Meow Wolf in New Orleans, but we have Jam NOLA. One of my favorite parts was the alligator inside the alligator. You kind of feel like you are inside of an alligator, but you didn't have to get bit. So that's the greatest part, right? right? Okay, so on today's episode of The Lowdown with Kenny Lopez, we took you inside with a behind-the-scenes look of the all-new Museum of Illusions, and we took you inside of Jam NOLA. Both of these spots are two of my favorite places to go in the city. They're great for locals, they're great for tourists. So who wants to come with me? Let's all go. We'll have a Jam NOLA party and an Illusion party at both of these great spots. Thanks for watching The Lowdown with Kenny Lopez, and I'll see you next time.